How do you make a print when everything's gone wonky and it's just a tough negative? The other day I talked about making a simple print with a good negative that you've kind of controlled and done a good job on and used all your favorite stuff. This is a problem negative. Let me explain. This is a 10-year-old shot, and I was looking through some old negatives and I came across this and I thought, hey, I've never actually printed this. So let me give you the backstory. I was winter camping in Algonquin Park, and as I'm driving home, I passed this gully and I thought, hey, there's a photo in there. It looks kind of interesting. So I pull around and I take this photo. Now the camera is a Rollei twin lens, a GX. This is not a picture of my camera. I couldn't find one of my camera, but I did actually have a Rollei GX that had gold plate on it. Another story for another time. The film that I used was Ilford Delta 100. Now, when I look at this negatives, it is way overexposed and way over processed. So I don't remember, this is 10 years ago. I probably used a filter to darken the sky the little bit that it's darkened there. And I probably metered through the camera, and maybe I definitely bracketed. I definitely opened up. Now, when I made the contacts the other day, I usually make contacts at 10 seconds. At 1 minute, these contacts were still almost just white. So the negative is, and when you look at the information where it says Delta 100, it is very, very dark. So that means this negative is over-processed. It's probably overexposed and over-processed. And I had to open up 3 stops on my enlarger from my normal printing. So this is a very dense negative. So here's the straight print from this very dense negative. Now the first thing I wanted to do was lighten up the snow a little bit. So on the second print, I just dodged the snow, as you can see kind of in the middle there. I dodged the snow just to lighten it up a bit. I want some detail, but I don't want the snow to look gray. And then it was simple to make the third print as well. Again, I'm dodging the snow. I dodged it a little bit more, and I burnt the left-hand side of the print, and particularly the upper left-hand corner. So I burnt all the corners a little bit, but I concentrated on the upper left-hand corner, and I burnt the left-hand side to bring the snow that's in those trees a little bit darker. So it's a tougher negative. It was just overexposed and overprocessed. That's why you need to do some tests. You know, you need to, like back 10 years ago, I didn't have my act together on this, obviously, or where I made the mistake. I can't imagine how I processed this. I mean, was the chemistry too hot or too long, or did I fall asleep? I have no idea. But it's super overprocessed. You can still make a print because of modern, multi-grade papers and things like that. But it's a tough negative. It is just so dense. If you run a few tests, if you keep working at it, keep testing, keep shooting, keep your skills up, I think you can really control what you do in the darkroom. Don't get these bad negatives. I mean, you can make a nice print out of it. It's an interesting photo for sure. I like it, but wow, is that ever a dense negative? It's not bad that it's dense. It's bad that it was so out of control. Run some tests, work the tests, take the photos when you get a chance.